I'm back in the south. It was so nice I had us to do it again. It'll be a 2-night, 3-day visit, and we're going to get things going here with a horse ride into the Oasis. Check them out there. Let's go. Where we came off the horse, there is a small zoo. It's kind of a surprise. It wasn't on the program, but hey, I'll take it. So this is where we were in the Oasis the last time we came. So we're going to head down, explore it again. So we're here in Matmata and we're going to take in a Troglodyte home. Here we are in Matmata in a Troglodyte home built into the ground to keep it cool. There are all these different rooms, like this one used to grind wheat. This is a bedroom. It is so cool inside here. It's on a hill, but look at how it's built into the ground there. And we move on. So we're just up in a location, it's on top of a peak, and we can get a 360 view of Matmata. So I'm pretty excited. This is where they actually filmed Star Wars. As you can see, this is Uncle Ben's home, where Luke Skywalker grew up. There are photos inside there that actually shows you shots from the movie. For a lifelong Star Wars fan, this is just amazing. Here at the hotel, we're checked in, and I'm just taking in the view. And man, that sunset. Take a look at it. I mean, come on, how cool was that? Amazing. So of course we're in the south, so we have to look like we're in the south, right? Now we're ready. We're in the town of Driss, and we're just taking a small stop before we head to the desert. So we're here on the outskirts of Driss, and as you can see, it got pretty arid pretty fast. Desert. So here we are again in the desert, and we're going to get a ride on the camels. In the desert, you do the camel and you do quad. So that's what we're heading to now.
Yeah.
You guys ready? So this is what happens when you don't have the right footwear for the desert. Talk about being totally taken by surprise. So in the middle of all of this desert, you wonder, well, how does all these trees get water? There is a hot natural spring in this area and the water comes out very hot. I'm on top of a tall tower, as you can see. They pump it up to the top. They let it fall back down, so in that process it starts to get cool. Then they pass it out to these pools and it continues to cool down as it goes from terrace to terrace. And then it is pumped out and it is used to irrigate all of those fields. So anytime you have a spring like this that is natural, you know, they say that it has healing properties. So I'm going to take the opportunity and dip my foot in it, see how it feels. I was not ready. Again, I'm just so amazed at this. This was such a fantastic discovery. Look at this place. As we were driving, you saw it was just the road and there, like nothingness on both sides, just flat land. What really that was, it's a road that really passes through a shallow lake, and because it's getting to summer, the lake almost dries up totally. It just gets very flat. Check it out. So flat for miles and miles and miles. Alright, we're in Tozer and we're gonna take a horse carriage ride. So Hesha, are you enjoying the trip so far? You have to translate.
Yes.
Yes. We're driving through yet another oasis, the Oasis of Tozer. This is considered a real oasis. Now all the other oases are real in that there is some form of water where you could irrigate in the middle of arid land. There are more modern ones that was planned, they're spaced evenly and everything. Whereas this one, I don't know if you could see it, but things are a bit more random. Back in the day when Tunisians would be going on pilgrimage to Mecca, Hajj, they would pass through these oases and eat their dates from all the different regions and they'll be just throwing them. And that's actually what started all the different date plants and vegetables that you see here. So we just walked through the entire park. It went through all of history. It had stuff from the creation of the earth, stuff from the Bible, Islam, Hinduism. We just walked through everything. It was pretty good, and it's a museum, so I don't like to film everything and show it. So after a very long day, we finally arrive at the hotel. So, gonna get settled in. Alright guys, it's the last day and we're in the 4x4. Are we excited for the trip?
Yeah!
Excellent. We're here in the middle of the desert. We rode over some dunes. It was so exciting, and I thought that would have been the highlight of the day, but nope. We're actually in the major film set of the planet Tatooine. Mos Espas, the town of Mos Espas was filmed here. Check it out. I know what you're thinking. How could I wear a Star Trek t-shirt in a place like this? I'm gonna take care of that now. So I could say I've actually been on a Star Wars planet. Bye bye Star Wars! So we just did some crazy driving up the dunes, almost sideways in the Sahara. It's just so fantastic. And now we're on a little feature here. We're going to climb it up, get to the top of it, get a nice view. I'm not sure you can hear me with all the wind. The view is just great. There's a 360 view of the desert all around. It's so windy. We have to watch our footing because I almost got blown off about 3 times. We're continuing the desert trail. The visibility is so low that it's very windy today. The other 4x4s is only about what, 200-300 feet, and we can hardly see them in front of us. That desert run was fantastic. It was the highlight of this entire trip. I have a new respect for the Toyota Land Cruiser 4x4s. Man, they can handle stuff. So we're here in Al-Shibika. It's an oasis. You can see the oasis behind us there. There is a mountain in front of us. We're going to climb over it and we should find ourselves a waterfall. 1 point, all of this was an ocean. It was a sea. They actually still find fossils of fish and shark teeth embedded in the rock around here. And that's it behind us there, the source of the water that waters the oasis. So we're driving along and the driver just informed us that we're actually only a few kilometers from Algeria. There is nothing on the border, it's just desert. We can actually just drive over. I need a visa to go to Algeria, so this could be a way in. Oh, we're in Matmata, another oasis, and we're heading into a waterfall. We call it the Grand Waterfall behind us there. So, took off my shoes and let's go to walking. Fantastic, look at that. And there's a little surprise, there's another small one behind there. One thing we should remember about these waterfalls is that they're basically in the middle of a desert. Take a look at those mountains behind us, very dry. And then in the middle of all that, we have cold fresh water. So that was fantastic. Have to head back to the hotel. We're back by the bus in Tozen. We will be taking a walk through the Medina, get some lunch, and then the long drive back to Tunis. Alright guys, we are back on the way to Tunis. It was a very good trip. Thank you to Mom Dali for organizing a very good trip. Thanks to the driver. Okay. And I made a lot of new friends. If you like what you see, remember to hit the like button. Leave a comment below. Alright, until I see you next time. Goodbye.
Goodbye!